wanted to try driver?
Just something where I can play now that I'm hitting the driver relatively in play.
Well, then hell, let's put something on the board then, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, the good news is I got most of those downloaded that I already think was interesting. How do you feel about MJ?
Oh, Michael Jordan course?
Here she is, Run Puds. Yeah. Michael Jordan course. This is, oh, excuse me. Excuse me. This is Michael Jordan's course. It's called, what was it called again? The Grove 23.
Yeah.
After MJ. Yeah. And I've heard it's wonderful.
Okay.
All right, so we're not scrambling, obviously. We are going to go stroke play. Let me hit course recommended. All right, 69, that's a little too long for me. Oh, geez, that's the wrong way. 65 Honda?
Yep.
A little shorter than what we just got.
Yep.
Sunday, 5 foot.
12 stimps. I'm
Course 12. I'm at 11. Step down to a normal.
Okay.
Step down to normal. Normal, yes. Mulligans, yes. Course realistic. Firm fairways, I'm okay with that if you are.
Yep.
Normal greens, okay with that. Calm, yes. No triple. And no brick line.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Grove 23, MJ's course. Now, I have, for copyright purposes, this is muted, but watch what happens when I unmute this. I've heard the story. I have not seen this yet. All right, so the TV's back on. Watch what happens when this course loads. I'll probably have to mute it again because I think I don't want to get DMCA'd. But I'm told that there's an entire soundtrack under this whole course.
It's fine.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a copyrighted song that somebody put in.
That's right. Come in. Just don't report a single viewer.
I don't want to hear that happen over and over again either, whatever's going wrong.
Yeah. Render clouds. Very Meadowsy.
I do not hear a soundtrack.
No. I hear birds.
Alright, well I'm muting it again then. Alright, so I've never played this course in real life. It's a real life course, obviously. This is MJ is a notorious golf fan, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's been an assistant on the Ryder Cup team for years now. He's usually sitting there with his whatever, smoking his cigar with his USA outfit on. They even give him a cart when he's not an assistant pro there, I think, and let him just do whatever he does. He's MJ, just do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah.
So anyways, good news for you and me is we might not have to play a lot of trees. I don't know. I've never seen this course.
There's some out there, but that's all right.
I've never seen this course.
It's going to be Oxbow. It's going to be meadows on the front, more country club on the back.
Oh my God, though, that bunker is in such a shit spot.
Yeah. That's how you know you picked the right tees.
I agree, because that's the way it should be. Make you think about whether or not you should really hit a driver here. I am actually going to handsy that.
What?
I'm going to do it plain smart, and I want the record. So, the thing about this record is one score needs to come off the board, and I can already tell you which one it's going to be. Folds at Eastwood +8. That's the one that's probably coming off the board. Because it's got to be one of the +8s.
Yeah.
And there's only, how many out there? 2?
Your name's on there way too many times. Like, nobody has put a record on the board since my Oakmont.
I know. Why don't you guys play better golf?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not playing when you're not here, and I'm not scouting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's only 2 +8s, because my argument is the highest score should come off. It would be nice if there's a day, like a year from now, where all those are red numbers. That would be great, because that makes us look pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not the way it looks now, by the way. For those of you who can't see it, it's a little shambolic occasionally. Golly, this thing is effed in the egg.
Yeah, you almost have to take them apart.
I think what happened was once they started getting wrapped, those spinners pretty much just do nothing now.
Yeah.
And then it just gets to be a tangled mess. So, all right, good luck, Bill.
You too, man.
All right, and I will cut this up when we go to VOD on YouTube so that the scramble rounds exist by themselves, and then me and Bill will put up a Grove round. That'll be fun. All right, let's do this. Oh no, I pulled it. Sit. Please sit. Please sit. Okay, I'm gonna get away with this.
Oh yeah.
I got a good bounce. I was worried about the marsh.
Yeah.
That was my concern. Another win for the speed pocket. Right decision for me though, Bill, because I hit that like garbage and I still only got $1.35. So yeah. that was a good call.
I'm gonna be over there with you.
Just don't go too long. Yeah, just fine. You'll be fine because the fairways are still on firm though, so they're still gonna roll if you hit. Yep. I like firm fairway though for no other reason. Yes, I realize that makes the fairway smaller, but what it does do though is it rewards you for hitting a fairway.
Right, you get some bonus miles.
Right. Versus you hit your ball like a garbage, like a dumpster fire, then you're gonna pay a little bit of a price for that.
Oh, I signed up for MJ Sky Miles.
So those of you who may have heard last Friday me talk on stream about looking for places to go, I've still been looking at it. I'm not going to, let's just be real clear. It's fun to look though. But one of the places I saw was Innisbrook, which is of course Copperhead, which is the place where they play the PGA, what is it, Valspar Open, I believe, at every year. But of course that's a very famous place, and Allegiant flies now to Tampa Bay, so you can catch a direct Allegiant flight. You know, it's Flight of the Damned. You know, you're the only person there who's under 60. Snacks come with straws, but... Oh, that finally felt like I hit that club already.
Yeah, you pulled it just a touch, but not...
Oh, God, am I short? Oh. Oh, brother. I thought I hit that good. You thought poorly.
You chose poorly.
Interesting. Okay, well... Apparently I'm a weak ass. Fair
ass bitch.
Fair. You know what Oh, there's the pole. You know what I feel like I did wrong though?
Oh.
You're gonna be down by me. Yeah,
Worse.
You're gonna catch a bunker, but I mean that greenish crown, we didn't know that until I got up there, but it is crown.
And I know, I tried playing it.
You know what I feel like I did wrong though? Huh. I feel like if I had a beer open, it'd have been fine.
It probably would have been fine.
It'd
I'll let you choose.
You let me choose, huh?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, definitely not the pork, for God's sake. Oh, Summits. Alright, let's just embrace it. Let's embrace the Summit saga, even though me and Corey Erickson make fun of Corey Erickson for drinking that all the time.
The Summit Saga?
Yep, it's like having a pine tree shit in your mouth. Let's do it. Alright.
Pour it out for Corey. I miss you, bud.
Corey Erickson, by the way, who probably doesn't watch the stream, but should. You should like and subscribe, just the same as everybody should when you see this on YouTube. But anyways, Corey Erickson, now the head pro at Oxbow, who's probably not on my friends and family list, considering how much I've bagged on Oxbow the last 2 weeks, but all around good dude, though. What was I going to say, though? I was going to say something. Oh, so yeah, I was looking at Copperhead. But I tell you right now, so that place is fairly expensive if you want to stay on the resort, and it is. Yep. But their plans, all their good golf plans, like the golf plans you want to play Copperhead, they all come with 1 round a day on any one of the 4 amazing courses they have. 2 of them are very good. Copperhead's one of those that's just pinnacle. But then it's like, and infinite replay. And so that's one of those things where it's like, maybe you need to play a lot more 36s a day because my body would keel the frick over if I tried to do that. Like,
right.
Remember when we were in Florida that time, 2012? We were in the...
Yeah, we did 2 days for 2 days, and then we quit.
And then we just gave the hell up. We're just like, we can't do this anymore. Because that second day, we did the second one. It was at this turtle something or other. And yeah, we played like such idiots. Like, why are we doing this to ourselves? All right, 15. Here we go. Oh, what the hell?
Whoa. What happened there?
I do not know. I don't know the answer to that. I hit it and it came out low. Like core of the earth low. And then, of course, because it came out low, it just ran.
Yeah. Yikes.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what it did.
That terrifies me.
It's a little strange.
I gotta hit hard enough to get on top.
Yeah, mine came out.
If I don't, I'm back.
Well, I mean, you're in better shape probably, just because as a bunker shot, you're going to have to do what you're going to have to do. But yeah, mine did that same thing, but mine came out a little lower, and then it just rocketed.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. I was hitting a little tiny 15-yard chip, and I cleared it by 12.
Yeah, that one seemed like a weird...
Yeah,
I don't know if that was just a...
I do not know what happened.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to leave right here because I got 2 degrees, which I'm okay with. All right, just get this up and down. Take your bogey. All right, that's a bogey, but I mean, I guess I deserve it. That being said, though, I hit that one way softer, so maybe I just also misjudged it a little. I was in the rough, so I thought I had to hit a little firmer. Might have been wrong about that. All right, you, bud.
Okay.
To take an early lead.
Oh, this is a safe par.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the pine forest. Oh, the Minnesota pine forest. All up in my taste bud business, Mizo.
All right, 7 feet.
Oh, man. Oh, yes. Bill Murphy's up to the early lead. Woo. Woo. Give me your box, son.
308. This is where you're going to have an advantage on me. If
Yeah, because 308 is a lovely yardage for Team Me. Although, not really, though. I mean, maybe a little bit, but look at where those bunkers are again in front. So, I will give MJ some credit here. If you're going to design a hole like this, where it's like people are going to take a ride at it, I'm going to put some peril there so that it isn't just smash. It is, you also have to smash and hit it dead perfect into this little gap. Yeah. Interesting notion. We'll see how many holes this kind of design holds up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that was a good strike.
Yeah, is it hard enough? Didn't feel solid, but we'll take
As long as you
straight.
avoid that bunker.
Yeah, I'll say we'll take straight and not in
Yeah.
a bunker. Yeah, I only hit it 220, so.
Yeah, as long as you avoid that bunker, you were just fine.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at that green though when you get back there. Water or a creek that runs behind the green if you run long.
Boy, that thing is butted right up against it. Like, I mean, I don't think I got to worry about, you know, hitting this drive 310. But, yikes. That's going to make for a scary second shot with that pin placement, though. Oh, man, I'm falling over. Get lucky. Get lucky. Get lucky. Get lucky. Well, I mean, that is pretty lucky, I would argue. That is just fine. All right, Vader Wedge, you and me gotta be friends. Gotta be friends, gotta be bestest buds.
Is that a little falsy fronty there?
This pin position scares the ever-living fucking shit out of me because you're right. I mean, it looks like you'll hit the button here in a second.
Yeah.
I'll hit the button for you. It looks like, yeah. So it's a big false front. You're right.
Yeah, gotta get it up there. Get it up on top.
This is a real shit situation for Team Brandon.
Yeah.
Not my ideal. Sounded crisp.
A little right.
Sounded crisp. Don't be too much.
No.
Nice shot. Wow. Wow. All right. Well, William's coming for my ass. Actually, that's not true. When he's already ahead of me, I got to kind of make that into the opposite, where it's like I gotta get going and come for you. I'm behind. Not gay sex. 41. All right, Vader Wedge. Let's get 41 right this time, huh? Oh no, that is bad news. Oh, okay, well, first of all, that was just me being scared to go long. Let's just,
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I knew there was only one mistake, and I had to take that out of play.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I actually thought it was worse. I actually thought it was going to hit that full sledge and come.
Yeah, that one's more to the right. The angle you were coming in on, you didn't quite have that.
Yeah. Wow. So this is a very big departure from the last hole we played because I've got a quadruple breaker here. Starts there, then it does this, then it does that, then it does this.
Straight on, baby. Maybe just a little right to left. It looks like there's a bit more right.
To me, I agree that it looks a little bit
right
more
edge.
right to left.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
I agree.
Just a baby touch uphill. No problem.
All right, 11 snips, Brandon. So you got to hit this a little firmer, and it's uphill 32 feet.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
I think I pulled it too. I did.
Yeah, just a touch under, but
I did. I pulled the shit out of it, but
not bad.
all right. Well, I mean, the die was cast when I hit that poor second.
Yeah.
But I hit the poor second on purpose. I had to. I was not as brave as you were. You were brave.
I didn't.
But I mean, look at that. Look at that edge there, dude. Like,
I
hit that.
I knew that club couldn't go any further. And I knew if I just hit it solid, it'd be fine. I couldn't hit it.
Yeah, like you put that pin anywhere else. This is a green light bird eagle hole. You put that pin there, man. I'll take my par and I'll wander to the next hole. I'm okay with it.
Boy, this has got a lot of break for your feet.
Because I mean, that's a double, triple bogey if you do that. A little too firm. Oh no, he got it. Nice putt.
Yeah,
nice birdie on that
I
hole.
pushed the crap out of it, which tells you how much that thing broke.
So this is the little bit. Look at this hole.
Oh my lord!
227 par 3 with a dead canal and a poor pin placement. Glad you're going first. Here, easy. Let me move that out of the way for you, buddy. There you go, kiddo.
Oh no.
This is what I remember when I saw the pictures from the real course. Are these like long canals playing? That's kind of what comes out in some of the photography. We're going to actually even drive over a few of these, I think, at some point. So, I do not know where this is in Florida, though. Florida, but other than that, I do not know.
So did.
Oh, yeah, you did.
God damn it, Bill.
Well, I mean, if you're going to miss an... Whoa, that was... What the hell kind of lie are you on, then?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either, because that was a weird reaction. I expected it to act more like a bunker.
Yeah.
It did not do that.
Oof. That sucks. God, how did I hit the driver? I try to hit the 3-wood exactly like my driver, and it's nowhere close.
We might have to deal with this thing. I don't want to, though. I don't want to get to the end of the day, and then I can just maybe pick the whole damn thing up and take it into the house and do it while watching TV tonight.
Yeah, just switch to the plastics for the rest of the
I
round.
just don't want to have to deal with it before that. All right, so I am going to kind of just play for safety here. I don't need to get all the way back to that pin. That's a sucker pin if ever there was one back there. Oh my God, that will maybe go 100 yards. Yep. I think I got worse off hitting whatever I hit under that tree than you did in the marsh.
I agree.
So yeah, that ball went 120 yards with a 4-iron. But, I mean, I hit it fat.
This is a terrifying par 3.
I mean, it is, but it ain't. It is in the sense that I would agree with you.
It's long, so you're hitting something, and your miss is.
But at the same time, though, there's really no excuse for me hitting such a poor shot that it's like.
Well, right, but I think it's the terror that causes dumb shit to happen.
Well, no, it's Brandon hitting his 4-iron, but yeah, sure. Get back there, though. Get back there, though. Well, I got a chance to save a par, and after a shot as bad as that first one, I'm just glad we weren't in a water carry situation, right? Yeah. Like, the fact that I got out of there without having a penalty when I hit a 4-iron 120 yards.
Marsh is registered as single rough.
Well, that explains why it bounced so much for you, then.
Yeah.
Now, is it really single rough, though? No. I mean, in real life, probably not, but I mean, I think that's what the course designer did to try to mimic the look of it, right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it bounced and bounced and bounced some more. Oh, wow, that's a nice shot.
Get up there.
Wow, I'm going to have to pull my fucking head out of my ass here pretty quick, otherwise I'm going to be down about 4 going into the turn here. All right. Because I'm down 2 already, about to go down 3. All right, let's make a putt there, and let's stop that from happening. 30 feet. Boy, that is not a ton. A little uphill, too. That's not hard enough. I can't shake this fucking 12-stem green out of my brain.
Yeah?
I mean, eventually I will, but we're going to find out how many holes I'll bogey until I do, I guess. Well, I don't know. It's the second 30-foot putt I've had, and it's the second time I've been short about 5, 6, 7 feet. So, yeah. I mean, hey, it's nobody's fault. I just got to mentally adjust my ass here.
It's like I'm fine going from 12s and 13s, but the second I drop to a 10, it's like I'm broken.
Well, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
They have 30-foot putt, and I can't hit it 25 feet. So, just got to fix it. All right, Bill ahead of me by 3. I mean, it ain't over by any stretch of the imagination, but I got work to do. I got to dig my ass out of a pretty big hole here. Then again, for those who watch the stream, no, 6 days ago I was 3 over and dug my ass out of the hole. So
yeah, I don't.
It is not undoable, but I got to start getting to work here. Yeah. It ain't just the putter either. Like the putter hasn't been good, but I don't know. I'm playing just like I played in the scramble.
Yeah.
So gotta just hit a few better shots here. That's all.
Oh no.
Hang on.
Oh, that's gonna be trouble.
But is it though?
I mean, single rough trouble.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know enough about the rough situation yet to understand how it works. Because it's single rough. You're right about that part. But at the same time, there's all that extra growth. So is that going to get you?
I'll find out because
Right.
I'm going to be taking a long.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know better when you're on that tee that you don't want to be in there anyways. You're going to get whatever you're going to get, of course. But
right.
But at the same time, how bad is it? And the answer is I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
Yep.
So, all right, Brandon. Let's do a job. Oh, I towed it. Come back, come on.
Towed it right down the
No,
gullet.
I didn't. I'm gonna bring those bunkers into play.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm dead.
They're thin. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean it's a par 5, so like that just means it's 3 shots now. I have no chance to go in 2.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I had a chance to go in 2 anyways.
320 even if you miss it, but.
Well, right, but so I'm not saying I had a chance anyways. But with firm fairways, right? You always feel like if I could just pipe the ball dead straight, I have a shot. Now I have no shot.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I have no idea what this is gonna do, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 4-iron because I don't trust any other club.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, the rough ain't gonna kill you. The thing that's gonna kill you is, are you gonna get some kind of weird collision physics out of this tall grass, right?
Yeah, my hope is just to advance it 170, 180, best. Well, I didn't do a
I would argue you pretty much got out unscathed there.
Yeah.
I mean, the numbers in a second here will tell us for sure, but
yeah, I mean, I hit a little thin, and I got 170 with a 4-iron.
you lost 13.
Yeah, fine with that.
Yeah, I would say that's
So
just
that
fine.
marshy stuff, at least as far as this course is concerned, in real life, one, I don't find my ball, so I'm taking a lateral.
Oh, no doubt.
Or,
Yeah.
or I'm getting murdered by tall grass, but.
Yeah, you ain't wrong. All right.
This is a tasty pine cone.
Love you, Corey. All right. Jeez, I haven't talked to Corey now in years, plural.
I never forgave him for leaving Meadows to Jay.
Well, I guess I left, but in reality, me leaving was kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say it was preordained, but
Did you leave or were you chased away?
no, I left. I did. I left. I don't know. It's hard to say. I have to acknowledge something deep within inside me that just says that I don't want to be a member any place what's that old quote by what's his name? There's a very, very famous quote that says, "I won't be a member at any place that would have me." I'm not remember who that is. That is a drone. That is a frickin' drone. So this makes me wonder, somebody in the chat, well, I mean,
that's
somebody in the chat will have to tell me if this golf course, if MJ's golf course has drone food delivery. And the reason why was because what Bill didn't see was there was a drone in his sky that was chasing around while you were hitting there. And it almost looked like it was a drone with a giant package underneath of it. Oh my God. Yeah, look at that. Jesus.
Is that your Strix or?
Yeah, the Strix. And they've only been there for like a day. Holy crap, is this a bad pin placement though. Jeez. What pins did we pick, Bill?
I don't remember what they were.
Like this pin is barely on the goddamn green.
I know.
Alright, 1-4-4. Alright, Brandon, come on, bud. You got this. Oh, that felt so much better. Buddy. Finally hit a good one.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's gonna be short, but at the same time, it just felt so much better, and the ball looked so much better. So, it turns out that matters.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon, hit a shot that didn't feel like you hit it like a buffoon.
You got a
These were so happy.
That's a birdie putt for you, right?
Yeah, this is a par 5, so. Yeah, I was in the bunker, so I wasn't going into.
Yeah. It's just trying to get up and down. There's something on that drone. Looks like a goddamn pizza.
Well, that's what I thought. That's why I thought it looked like a package, like it was delivering food, and I know that that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hit it. It's like landing. So yeah. So I don't know if that's a thing. I'll have to look this up on the internet because that will be interesting. Because here's the deal. You don't get that for free. Still you, bud. You don't get that for free. You don't get it for free, right? Like somebody had to spend an hour or 2 or 5 making
animating a route for that thing to fly around.
Right. So you don't do that unless you have a reason because you ain't doing it for the shit of it. So yeah. So yeah, I'll have to look this up. Just like, so again, in my travels of looking around, I noticed that, oh God, it's Volley High, you know that golf course in Vegas?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well anyways, there's a golf course in Vegas, it's right off the strip. But anyways, they've got that program going again, I don't remember what it's called. They restarted it after COVID. It's the one where they get, unfortunately, vulnerable, good-looking 25-year-old women to be your caddies, wearing next to nothing. It's just like, oh good God. I feel so awkward for 18 holes.
Hold, break.
You got it.
Got it though.
Classic Bill. Hold the putt like an asshole, man.
I just didn't read it good enough, so the pull worked in my favor. So I mean, it was all right. I just I played it bad.
Golly, there's already a little tiny crack in this Kirkland. Nothing will survive this. Oh my God! Come on, man! Look at the break on this part. Boom. 15 feet. Golly, that's a lot of break, especially in the very beginning here. This feels like I'm playing too much.
Mine broke a lot more than I gave it credit for. The only reason
I feel like it's got to be a lot, though. I do.
No, it's a bit.
15 feet. And apparently I hit it so hard, I get to putt again. What the fuck, Brandon? Whoops.
A little baby push.
Yeah, I'm not as upset about the push as I am about the pace.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like missing putts, but in this game where you get a 5-foot gimme, in all honesty, there's very little, if any, excuse for you to not get the ball into the goddamn hole. That actually breaks the other way in the beginning. All right, 17. That sucks.
Okay.
That sucks.
I googled it, and apparently it is true that golf
Drone
course
delivery?
uses drone delivery for
Good for them. Good for them, but oh, here we go against the canal again. I told you there was a lot of canal photos when I looked at this place over at some point. So we're going to see a lot of that canal. Good for the course designer. I don't remember who did this one. I think it was Run Putt, but good for the course designer spending that kind of time.
Yeah.
Putting in something that weird and eclectic. But yeah, now this is our, what, second or third hole, I think, where the green is right up along a drainage canal.
Mm-hmm.
Third hole that I can think of.
I told that one funny.
Because there have been 2 holes where it's on, where the canal has been on the right. Oh, you are going to get deep rough there. No. No. It is.
All that tall stuff is single rough.
I know, but I don't know how I feel about that.
I
Because
know.
it feels to me like in real life, if you hit your ball into that shit, which you've done a few times here, you pay a pretty steep price.
Yeah, I have not paid what I should be paying
And
for.
GSPro is pretty good at, as we both know, crushing your hopes and dreams when you're in the deep rough, right?
Agreed.
But I think you're right. I don't think there's any deep rough on this whole course.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't
Unless
look that
it
way.
looks bad, but in real life, it's really spread out and wispy. And
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I
kind
guess.
of like the owl patch, but maybe not as deep.
Maybe, I guess. I just think that if I'm standing in grass up to here, mentally it's going to do some things to me.
Right.
All right, we're going to go a little bit more right at this thing.
That was a good poke.
Yeah, hit it all right, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good line. Golly, is that a scary pin again, though? I mean, a little less scary than the other ones, but boy, howdy. Yeah, 250, 273, I'm right with that.
280 out of that.
Yep. All right,
Whoa,
we're
not
going to
that
figure this
good.
out. It's just, golly, it's going to take a while. There is something, though, that does hyper-focus you about figuring your shit out quicker when you're playing your own ball.
I think so.
Because it's so, and this is why I play like such an idiot in scrambles, and I know I'm not alone. Because when you can get away with it, you start doing things you shouldn't be doing.
Oh no!
Sit. Oh, that'll be fine. I mean, you ain't gonna love it, but you ain't gonna.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
It just hit the screen very right.
I fell out of my swing.
Yeah.
Really funny there. I don't know. It was clicky. You could hear it. Just sure. I think that was almost a shank. I think.
Yeah.
Shit. That's gonna be a difficult up and down.
Yeah, this is definitely a testy green situation. Once you're on the greens, it doesn't feel like it's awful, but boy, how does it test you being able to go right at things?
Yeah, it's basically pick a good number and hit it. Otherwise, good luck.
Go. Yeah, I know, that's short. And that's just a function of, again, me not wanting to go long, because I know if I'm long, I'm dead.
Fucking wild.
There has not been a good pin placement yet. Like, look at this one. Way up a hill, over in the corner again. Like, don't get me wrong, I gotta be better. I gotta play better here, but yeah, good golly. I still think somebody in the stream needs to tell me. Put a comment in YouTube, put a comment in Twitch and watch us live. How much do you want to see me and Bill and Mike suffer in an Ironman?
Pushed it.
Yep. Oh my God, is that a long ass putt?
No. I feel like I had it pegged at about 100 feet.
But how much do you want to watch us suffer in an Ironman? Because I guarantee you, if we want an Ironman, still you, bud. If we want an Ironman, we can make an Ironman. It is very doable. You play a course like this when you're playing it from 7,500 in breezy conditions with 13 stem greens, it's going to be an Ironman.
Go, you dummy.
Not only that, but I never put out a feeler to the internet for what is the hardest course in GSPro. But I'm already pretty confident I know which one it is. We've never played it. I've never even downloaded it. But there's a course. It's got a funny name called like XXIII something or other. It is so hard when they made it the weekly tournament event on the PGA Tour event that's going on here. There was a hole where everybody was making 8 or 9. And it was because the thing was up on top of a giant hill. And I think everybody was talking about 6 putting, 7 putting, 8 putting a green. So like you could go there and pull your teeth out and just try to be under 120. I don't know if there's any appetite for that stream, but you know what? If you guys wanted to watch us suffer, very similar to the Hot Ones challenge, you know, we aim to please. We do it for the gags.
I was either impressed at my own fortitude or disappointed at the level of heat coming from the Hot Ones challenge.
Too hard, but I banged it into the middle for bird. All right. So since I'm the guy who lives with these sauces, I can tell you right now, I have now revisited every single one before. I've been working from the mildest all the way revisiting. I like almost all of them. I'm at the one now where I broke the cap.
Yeah.
But that was the 4th from the last. And I already know the last 3 are ones I'm not even going to revisit just because there's no real benefit to me revisiting it other than pain and suffering, right? Like, I can put pucker butt on something, but all I know is it's going to make my life miserable for a period of 4 to 8 hours. So,
yeah.
And to bomb what didn't even taste particularly good.
Right.
So
the bomb reminds me more of a heat additive than a hot sauce.
I would agree with that. Whereas I'll tell you right now, all those beginning ones, which still have a little heat, but they're not very hot. My God, there's some great flavor in there. That Calabria, which was only the 2nd or 3rd one we did, so it's not hot at all. But boy, do I love that flavor though. I've had it twice since then. I'm just like, it just tastes good.
Yeah.
Like, dump it on everything you make. It makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
It's like salt. Hang on.
Don't worry.
Hang on. Nope, that's in the water.
Now you're good.
Nope, dead.
Lateral. Oh.
I'm dead. There's a lateral hazard. I'm toast.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so what do I got for options here? I could drop here, which is pretty fucking awful.
But it won't hurt you, you know.
I can go flag line, which is pretty fucking awful. I can re-hit, which is pretty fucking awful.
Just take the drop. It's just single rough. Like, that's what I was doing.
Well, that's lateral, so yeah. That was a drop. That wasn't played as a lie, so I took a penalty.
Yeah. Yeah. But you don't.
Well, the fact that I took a penalty is the shit part.
Yeah.
So. Brandon. I mean, that's so narrow there. I thought about hitting 3-wood. I probably should have. I just didn't do it because I'm not that smart. No, you followed me. Don't do that. I'm not a role model. Sit.
Nope.
You too, but you're gonna be same as me. No, I'm not touching it. It's
Just
on
give
you.
me the drop.
You. I learned my lesson. That one damn time I learned my lesson with Justin Blanford. I won't touch it again. I'll do it in a scramble when it's you and me, because if you want to be mad at me for that, go for it. But I will not affect somebody else's individual
look at that.
any longer.
It's actually deep.
So you're in deep rough, and I'm going to be in deep rough too then. So this is going to be, pain.
I don't know if you ever hit there though, so.
That is pretty narrow though, where we tried to land.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get out. I mean, not by much, but goddammit, it's something.
Oh, if I'd known I was going to do that, I would have taken 3 clubs less and just hammered it. At least I would have made it to the fairways. Crying out loud.
All right, so 1-4-1. Obviously, we're taking Buko more club here. Good news is I don't think this is going to be so bad for me because I have a backstop, and to be honest, I don't have that much more club in my hands. So, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I'm playing for a good 15, 20 yards of, F me, but.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, corner. I know you're gonna do it every time. Golly, when we get that footrest in, one of these times, if you keep doing that to me, I'm gonna bring your leash out here, man. I'm gonna strap you up. You're gonna hate it, but we're doing it anyways. All right, do this again. I hit it well. I just left it right. Oh my God! Look how short that is. I took 20 more, Bill.
It's way more than 20 more. That deep rough is.
But I only had an 8 in my hand, so I thought that was well. Okay, so obviously I didn't hit that with a shit then. If the launch monitor is telling me I hit it that hard, so that's on me. Boo! They're not saying boo. They're saying boo earns. Big pull. Hang time. Well, it was a big pull. You're not wrong, but I can imagine worse places to be.
No, I knew it was okay. I just getting tired of pulling offline,
Fair.
missing everything, and then having to putt across these hills.
Okay, I was coming over here to move the mouse, but since I'm over here anyways.
I got a bogey putt.
You know what? Given my penchant to pull these putts, I should probably just put the fucking thing back where it was. Oh, fuck this. We're not going to pull forever. Alright.
I knew I was going to pull it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. That guy sucks. 15.
Hit the ball straight, dipshit.
Yeah, I know, right? Just do that more often. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
I pulled it.
Too hard. Hit it! Oh, no! Golly! I wouldn't have made it, but if I hit it, at least they could have slowed the part down.
Yeah.
Shit.
Boy, this is a rough. This course on its face doesn't look overly difficult. There's
Well,
no
especially
trees.
since we just came from a course that was tree lined.
Right.
And yet,
But this has got some teeth, like hidden teeth.
I agree. I think that fairway there, in retrospect, if I could do that one over, Bill, I'd hit a 3-wood and try to never hit it to that narrow spot.
Mm-hmm.
Maximum forgiveness.
Got it.
And I'll admit to anybody, I'm not playing. Oh,
got it anyway.
Bill is hitting the ball like poop with his putter, and he's doing it. All right, I got to make this just to stay only one back. This is not a difficult putt, though, so hopefully I can get this done. Yeah, I just want to be no, that way, no, that way, no. There we go. Just want to be inside that edge. All right, 12 feet, 2 inches down. We got a baby at Bizu. You coming over to say hi? Thanks. Baby at putt.
Go.
Oh no, it's gonna get there. Yeah, it's gonna get there. If I missed that thing would have rolled off 4 feet.
All right, par 3.
Well,
What is this thing? Like He like lifted that thing up and decided not to draw whatever's out there. And it was just flat, barren wasteland. It looked like a hurricane went through there. And like the only thing left standing.
I'll see it when I revisit the stream. Oh boy. So that false edge there runs you right into the shit.
Yeah, don't go
So that pin placement is almost as bad as you could probably imagine one.
Yeah, don't go left.
Yeah, no shit.
A lot of water here. A lot of just tight, requires accuracy. Even if it's Florida course, it's more a country club. Just everything's tight, everything's narrow. Hit your spots.
Yeah, there ain't a lot of whatever. And of course, I think some of this is absolutely exacerbated by the fact that we're playing these with whatever the hell we're going to call these pin placements.
Yeah.
Because boy, these pin placements have been
They've all been backed up in the corners.
So yeah, thank you for the guy who built the course recommendation.
Is there like
who recommended us to play the Friday pins, or whichever pins we ended up picking, because boy howdy are they the pro pins. Is there you were asking?
I don't understand why nobody seems to get this right.
What do you mean?
Like all the pins seem to be congregated. Like Friday pins, all back corner pins.
Well, I mean,
they don't rotate like front and back.
You know how I feel about that. I agree completely. When I play a pins, there should be 6 in the middle, 6 in the front, and 6 in the back. Now, that's not an absolute rule. But it should be something we strive to do. Like, give us a little variety. I don't want to play the back pins all day long. Like,
right.
It's very one note.
Yes. How does a guy spend all that time rendering out drones, dropping off pizzas?
Yeah, and then just put all the pins
and then have all the pins
like an asshole
in the same location for
exactly. That was my don't go left swing.
Yeah, it looked like a don't go left swing.
I aimed there and then I said don't go left. I'll still take that shot.
You still got a birdie putt.
But note another thing there, Bill. When you see that green versus the fairway, it looks so shaded similarly. Yeah. I can tell you right now, that is not a default. That is a choice. That is Ron Putt and whoever designed this thing said, this is what it is, right? Like the fairways and the greens are very similar and they blend together, and I'm going to make a conscious choice to make sure that that's the case when I design this thing. So I imagine if we went there in real life, we'd see a lot of the same, which is fairways around the green, very tightly mowed, very green-like. No, that'll be fine. It's gonna be a long putt, but I mean, my God, with that pin, everything's a long putt.
Yeah. Yeah, I pulled it. I aimed to play the pull, but
I mean, you and me were both. You first, I guess. But you and me were both playing for safety there. Oh, there's a pizza box. Bill, did you order a pepperoni, extra sausage?
I ordered the Chicago pizza.
Ah, yes. You can tell because there's grease dripping out the right-hand side. No, that is an incredible touch-up. So far, again, I like the course so far. Let's just be clear. I like this course.
Yeah.
But it's challenging because I'm sure in real life, it's challenging. Yeah. The only thing I have a quibble with, if I have a quibble, is just, that really, really tall grass doesn't feel like it's clobbering me the way in real life I assume it would clobber.
Yeah.
But again, I've only been in it, once, maybe twice, so maybe I'll get... maybe I'll get creamed like canned corn at some point, and then I'll be like, yeah, well, fuck me, that sucked. Okay, so, 18, which is basically what? It's way the fuck down, hold on. Okay. Hi, Bijou. Just stay there, buddy. You're fine if you're there. Okay, now turn. Okay, now turn. Okay, now turn. Oh, I just didn't hit it. Well, it's a par, which, I mean, on a hole like this where I'm basically not even aiming anywhere near the damn pin off the tee, like, take it.
Yeah.
Take your par and run. I pretty much did that the moment I decided that this pin wasn't worthy of my attention. Oh, man. But yeah, no, so far, nice course, though. Nice putt. Well, I keep the box, I guess, but I ain't gaining any ground. I'm still one back.
Yeah, I'm just hanging on for dear life here.
Oh, look at this hole, William. Look at this hole. This has got shades of hole 3 at Rose Creek.
Yeah.
With that little,
It
like...
does.
With that
Water
little,
on
like...
both sides.
With that little in-between, little,
Yeah.
like, jump we're going to have to make here.
Yeah, you gotta get yourself into the landing zone and then...
Although if I had to say, like, if we were talking about which course do I like better, the Stream Song courses tend to be, we played blue and red are both up on the board. Black is not in here yet. Black exists. Trust me, I looked at the Stream Song quite a bit. But those tend to be, I think, more penalizing when you get into the waste areas. I actually would argue that I like those courses in GSPro maybe a little bit better.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not wild about where I gotta aim here, if I'm
Right.
being an honest guy.
Yeah, I mean, this course, like, has found some very creative ways to penalize you.
I would agree with that. I would say
It's like, there's not a tree in sight. You're not going to get penalized off the tee if you go left or right. But
I think you and me had the same reaction. That when we first got to the first tee, it's like, oh wow, wide open, this would be great. Yeah, fuck that. It hasn't been anything like that.
yeah,
And even on this hole, it looks like that. But it ain't.
right.
Like, in this case, I gotta hope that I put it on this line and don't hit it dead perfect.
Like that.
No, don't go in that bunker though. Don't go in that bunker though. Don't go in that bunker though. Don't go in that bunker. Sit! 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 Hit the rake! Sit! Hit the rake! Ah. But that's where I had to aim though, because if I aimed a little bit further over, which I could have done, right?
Yeah.
And this is, in all reality though, let's just, it's the hallmark of a well-designed hole.
Yeah.
Had I aimed where I wanted to aim here, I'd have been better off and I'd been in perfect position, right? And I hit the perfect shot for it. But by aiming there, if I make one fuck up, the golf course reaches up and bites me in the ass. So, a good hole. Nice shot there.
There we go.
I think
Finally.
you're gonna like that one.
Felt like I hit a good one there.
This is why I'm such a fan. I know there are people out there who dislike Pete Dye, but I am such a fan of Pete Dye and his golf course design, because what Pete Dye likes to do is design a hole where there is one inviolable rule that you cannot break. And he gives that to you. And yeah, you might be in some substandard spots and he might get you to aim away from places you'd rather aim at. But his goal is to say, I'm going to put something in here that makes you absolutely die. And your job is you better play around this. Otherwise, it's going to be triple into play. And I like that design. It's nice. Hang on. Hang on. That'll be rough. It's just weird to see the ball even bounce through it at that level. You're like, that's just bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, me being in the rough here kind of sucks because there's just no way I can go right at this.
No, you sure can. It takes that away from you.
It does. It really does. So I'm going to go out here, play for safety. It's a par 5 though. Don't need to be a hero. We can get
At least you don't have a goddamn canal buttoned right up against where the ball lands.
Or 6 feet from the goddamn pin placement, right? Like on a false edge. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled a little too far.
I go F myself.
And it's gone.
And the alligators got it. Falling backwards a little bit, which is why the ball came backwards a little bit. Sit! Oh, we're infirm though, aren't we? Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. Sit. Oh, I got away with it.
Yeah, you did.
I got away with it because there was a slope there that saved my
It
bacon.
feels like all the fairways have been like domed enough to like
I don't know if
spot you one.
You know what? I don't know if I agreed with you at first when you said it. I definitely agree with you now though.
It's like they all
Because I've seen it
come back.
so many times, like you said.
Yeah, it's
So-
like just a little bit, just a little nudge to like, I got you, bro.
So it's kind of nice to build in that little bit of forgiveness, though, to say, hey, I'm not going to be a complete tyrant.
Right. I need people to finish these rounds and want to come back.
Well, he probably wants people to play in under 5 hours. Oh, yeah, I was right on the face. Anything with the water, though. Just stay there. Stay. I think you're... Oh, you're not in a hazard. Look at that. Look at where you ended up there.
I know it.
Right against the line.
What did I do?
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, MJ not only enjoys golf, but that guy, not only does he like to play golf, and he plays a lot of golf. He plays more golf rounds than I'll ever play in 2 years. He probably does it in 6 months. But the other thing I've heard about him is he's a notorious gambler on the golf course.
Everybody knows that. That's not even a rumor.
Right. So, what I wonder out loud is, since he designed this course, does he have like just standing orders to like when MJ shows up, you knock this tee time clear or whatever, we send him out? Because I tell you right now, if I was a prolific golfer and I finally designed a course, I goddamn well bake that into my contract. Like, hey, if you're going to trade on my name because I'm the guy who designed your course, when I show up and it's clear these things out and I'm going.
Right.
That'd be great. Speaking of things I would love to have as a perk, I would love it where I showed up at MCC and they're like, oh, Mr. Manwald, how nice to see you. Hey, you guys, you're starting 10 minutes late. Mr. Manwald's here.
Go fuck yourself.
Exactly. Boy, that'd be great. A man can dream.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I wouldn't need him to clear them out. I think I would want him to clear out the tee times in front of me.
Oh, that'd be even better. Yes.
It's like, you don't need to do anything behind me. Just get rid of all these assholes in front of me.
I mean, yeah, this is why you need to be a cartman and own your own theme park, so that you just clear out the 2 tee times in front and the 2 behind. You have no one pressing, you have no one in front of you. But then you gotta let some more people in though, because you need to have a groundskeeper. And then
somebody's gotta mow these grass.
Yeah, and then before you end up.
Can you imagine having to mow your own grass before you can play?
But that being said, though, before that became a thing, I'd be just like Cartman. I'd be like, "Yay!" every time I had to drive, "Yay!" or whatever that noise is he makes.
Yeah,
that's a fun episode.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Owning my own golf course.
All right, 94. Don't need all of this. Need most of it though. Don't need all of it. Just like that. I like that one a lot.
Right on the money.
Like that one a lot. Spin. No! Hey! Listen to me.
That's what I say. That's what you get for asking.
I forgot we weren't playing firm greens. Where you're like, oh God, stop. That's fine. Although, Bill, if we ever play an Ironman, firm greens.
Yeah.
Play those greens like concrete is so much harder.
Oh, it's not enough. Oh, maybe.
Because this is my quibble. If you were in a line like that, where you were in waist-high grass, it should not be that easy to knock it to 4 feet. Like, if you did that in real life, that would be the best shot you would hit in a month, right? So, if I have a quibble, it's that if we were playing Extreme Song Red or Black and you were in that line right now, you'd have been F'd in the A.
Right. You couldn't play it.
Here it's like, just take a couple yards off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And so I'm a little disappointed that there is no collision physics with that tall grass. It seems like that tall grass is virtually like invisible.
Yeah, it's just it's
there to make it look pretty. It has nothing to do with the outcome of your shot.
Much like the trees.
Right. So that's a little disappointing.
Nice bird.
Thank you. Well, back to even. Or not back to even, I wish, but tied with you though. So I dug myself out of the 3-stroke hole I put myself in early.
Yeah. All right.
But I still feel like you want to put a red number on the board.
I agree.
We got a lot of holes left to do it. All right, so what the fuck are we doing here? Okay, so this is another hole where it's like, wow. So it's a dog, and it's a classic, how much do you cut the dog? That being said, though, I feel like I can cut the dog plenty, just because I know that this is bullshit. This is just rough.
Yeah.
And knowing that it's just rough means, other than that one bunker there, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, you just want to hammer down as far as you can go.
Whoop-de-doodles. So, I mean, that's something that you and me need to take into account, right? Like, that stuff looks scary because you and me have it programmed in our brain that it's like deep rough is to be avoided at all cost. But today, not as much. Good dog, Easy. Oh, thin! Go hard! Go! Go, you dickhead, go! I'm in that damn bunker. You remember that thing I told you not to do? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did it. God, I hit that thin. Oh, it's so thin. Oh, so thin. I mean, I need to lose weight, but not like that.
Yeah, the other thing I thought, it's like, you could really cut it out too, but you could just go left. Like, why would I aim over here? When I can aim at this guy. If I miss and I go left, I'll be in that other fairway, and it's just as short. There's no penalty to the rough.
The one time in your life that you don't have to look like an absolute schmuck because you have to yell 4, right? Where in real life, yeah, your incentive there would be somebody else is standing over there and you don't want to be an asshole. But
sorry, if I could get a competitive advantage, I would just be an asshole.
it's a lot like the second hole at Rose Creek.
Yeah. Not exactly what I was going for, but you know what?
What are you talking about? That was the out. You just got done telling me you had, and you took it.
I did. But I didn't really want to draw that hard.
Sure. But I mean, you cut some of the dog. We both did drivers. You're 6 yards closer than I am.
Yes. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard when we were here for, I think it might have been the Hot Ones. I can't remember. Yeah, it was the Hot Ones challenge. I know Jay was talking about like doing some kind of like quasi soft opening at this last weekend, and yeah, I was too busy doing other things. I never even texted him. I was gonna text him and be like, "Hey, you doing something at Rose Creek? You want me to come by and do whatever?" But just got too busy and never did it. I went to a maraschino liqueur cocktail tasting.
Oh yeah, tell me about this.
It was not bad, but I only got one cocktail out of it where I'm like, that was there was one that I liked and it was interesting. And tequila, mezcal, and I don't know, it was good.
Mixed together?
Yeah. Yeah, it was delicious. Tequila, mezcal, lime juice, maraschino liqueur. It was like a bright, smoky last word. It was delicious. Oh, whoa!
Darn it! Hitting it on the straight. You're not getting the
No,
yardage.
I hit that like garbage off the toe. It's because he started doing whatever and I hit it. Yeah. So it wasn't bad, but it was fine. It was fun though, in a sense that I didn't really know those guys over there very well. The guys who operate that shop. Now I know them a little bit better, and yeah, they're my kind of people, so it's gonna be interesting coming up. Oh no! Oh, high accuracy mode just saved Bill a stroke.
Wow, if not two.
Just make sure you don't do it again, because if you do it again, I will go uncheck that goddamn box. So
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, just you straight up topped it.
Yeah. Wow.
Go firm fairways though, so you'll get up. Well, you can text
it's there. It's a putt, but it's not a.
So yeah, the main guy was there. They did not pour a last word because you cannot find green chartreuse to save your life right now. I don't know if you heard that story.
I haven't, but I still have a bottle of it.
Oh, you didn't hear the story? Oh, well, if you have a bottle, you're a lucky man. The story is apparently it's been in short demand, and so they went to the monks, right? Because it's made by monks.
Yeah.
It's a secret recipe. They went to the monks and were like, "You need to make more," and the monks officially announced, "Fuck off." They're like, "We want to do more monk things. We're not doing more distilling things. So we're making as much as we're making, and we're not going to change." So there's a shortage now. You cannot find it anywhere.
Ooh.
I also have a bottle of green, and I have a bottle of yellow as well. But I have a bottle of green at home, and so anyway, so they couldn't pour last word because they haven't had it on the shelves in months. They said, but I think it was November is last time they even had one bottle of it.
Yeah, I'm glad I still have a bottle of that then.
I know, it's great. And as you know, I'm a big Last Word fan. It's one of my faves. But yeah. Golly, just a little short again. But anyway, so the guy there, we were talking about this and that, and you know, he knew way more about cocktails than I do, which is impressive. And so we were going back and forth, and that was fine. And then he was talking about something else that he thought was interesting, which was fun. Then we talked about something else that was interesting. He's like, "Yeah, no, this goes really well. I don't know if you like cigars." And then he made a West Wing reference, and I'm like,
Marry me.
You complete me.
Marry me.
So no, me and him are going to be friends. It's going to be fine.
Does he golf? Like, that's all we need. You don't need any more boost friends. You need some golfing friends.
I doubt it, but I'm just guessing based on his physicality that he's probably not much of a golfer. But dude knows his shit on the cocktail route.
God damn it. Just close enough to get Brandon to give me a read, but come on.
Well, I'll give you a read, but you don't need me to give you a read on that.
No, it's not much.
The answer is hit it straight, jackass. Oh, speaking of which, I've got something to share with you if you want to try weird shit. As you know, I always buy weird shit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I bought something pretty fucking weird. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it either. It's just fucking weird. Way too freaking hard. Take it out on the putter stand. It'll only take one swing.
You just gotta blow on it.
Oh, that was an embarrassing opportunity for you to very easily get one more back on me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was a straight putt. I just hammered the fuck out of it. Yeah, I donated you that. You nearly gave it back to me too, but
Nope,
I donated that to you. All right, back to one lead, and Bizu, it's treats of the turn, buddy. Woo, treats of the turn. I got Bill's treat for the turn right here.
Wait. I got you treat for the turn.
You have to be nice to Bill when he gets back, and he'll be nice to you. Here, my friend, is the weird thing I purchased. There was only 3 bottles he bought, and he bought the one, and he couldn't sell the other 2, and I bought one because, you know, of course it is. It's called 72 Tomatoes.
Oh, God.
And it is a tomato eau de vie, and then it's turned into a liqueur, so there's not a lot of alcohol in it. It's only 18%.
Yeah.
But it's basically a tomato liqueur. And I'll tell you right now, oh my God, if you don't like tomatoes, it's gross.
I love
You like
tomatoes.
I know you do, so you'll have to tell me, you'll drink it, and then you'll tell me what the hell I'm going to do with it.
All right. Oh no, that was what? I thought I saw a ball fly.
It's there. It's just, there it is.
What happened?
It was there. It's just the stream was gone. Something happened and that blue arc didn't go with it.
Yeah.
So you're fine though. You're a little right.
Yes.
You're fine.
I guess. Thank for no trees, but yeah, that was a weird.
No, you saw it go because it went. It's just that
Yeah.
for some reason it didn't have the blue tail.
No.
I've seen that happen once before though.
Yeah, I knew I hit that poorly.
Yeah, so I love that place. Shout out to Bridgeview Liquors, by the way. Bridgeview Liquors sponsor us. Wonderful in South Moorhead. But anyhow, it's I bought that, and I bought a bottle of Gaffard's vanilla liqueur from Madagascar. And the reason why I did it was because Justin long ago challenged me to take that carrot eau de vie, it's made by that crazy asshole Reisenbauer, and turn it into a cocktail. And I've now tried it, and I'm getting close. I don't have it figured out entirely, but I'm getting pretty close to making a carrot cake cocktail.
Oh.
Carrot, vanilla, lemon juice. I'm zeroing in.
Yeah.
I'm not all the way home, but I'm getting close. Like it's already pretty bad.
You might
it's a little cloying.
Have you
though.
tried that? It's a party vodka, but that whipped vodka.
I have a bottle of some version of that at home, but this worked. It's just a little too cloying right now, so I gotta solve for that. I also didn't get the streak.
Yeah.
But should be fine. Yeah, I don't know what happened to our streaks there, a little GSPro error at the GSPro. But good news is it doesn't affect what happens, it just affects our ability to see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Is that a tree up next to? That seems weird.
You mean right there?
Yeah.
No, well there's a tree there too, but I'm not in that tree.
Yeah.
What? I
You
know
were trying to
gotta wait
recreate
for-
carrot
you gotta
cake.
wait for a bill. Yeah, carrot cake liqueur. I'm close.
Alright, so your carrot eau de vie,
Carrot eau de vie.
walnut bitters.
I haven't used walnut bitters yet, but that's a good idea.
Walnut bitters.
Yeah.
And maybe like your whip or a vanilla type vodka.
Well, again, I've got this Gaffard's vanilla Madagascar vanilla liqueur, which works great, and then lemon juice, something to try to make it more like cream cheese, which has got a little bit of, you know.
Tartness, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that was thin. Go, baby.
No.
I took it. Oh God, stop!
You said to go, and you got what you wanted.
I did. Wow.
All the way down to firm fairways.
I hit that thin.
I know, kiddo.
Unreal.
I know, kiddo. Hold
That
on.
rough did nothing for me. That basically stopped me not one iota. So when I hit that thing thin, it was.
So this is a really tough decisions as the pizza box flies over my airspace. You are not cleared. I got a phone number for you to copy.
I hope in my career that never happens, but
Yeah, no shit.
I've listened to podcasts where they talk about that, whether the do's and don'ts of calling.
Right, like whether you legally should get a lawyer and all the jazzle that comes along with it.
Based on what I've heard
Oh, sure.
from ATC,
Yeah.
when they suspect a deviation, they are obligated to report it
Yeah.
to the FAA, and what happens beyond that is
Well,
out of their
remind me
control.
though, that's a two-way street, correct? So if Tower tells you, you know, go ahead and line up on runway 27 left, and you go to line up on runway 27 left, and there's an incursion on the other end, like, aren't you obligated to go, hey, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, ATC gets their ass chewed when they screw up.
Because they screw up too.
Like that plane that almost landed on top of another one.
Mhm.
So it's like it does go both ways.
Right.
But
Yeah, one of my favorite YouTubers in the world of that, I now watch a lot, just because I find him hilarious, but it's always fun to watch him rant about realism. It's great. Oh, that's gonna work just fine. You got a really nice big bounce off that carom there from that mini bumping around.
take my car and run like I stole something.
But no, he had one in there. He was put on the runway, Microsoft Flight Sim, he was put on the runway by the guy who was doing ATC that day. And all of a sudden there is a plane landing on that runway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the plane, you know, puts the thing in a toga and just goes around, right? And he's like, wow, a go around, a little bit of realism in here or whatever. And then all of a sudden, as he's saying it, some Learjet going about Mach 2, you know, skims his left wing down the runway as he comes flying in from the side. He's like, and it's immediately dashed by some Learjet doing Mach 2 3 feet from the ground. Thanks. 29. God bless it. Great putt, just pulled it. All right, well, still your box then. I didn't get anything there and no blood. Still one back. Still one back with 8 to play. I mean, 8 to play. Anything could happen in 8 to play. But,
Right.
golly, I just got to be a little sharper there. I had 110. But again, it was the pin placement. It was like, I want to go at this thing, but if I'm 2 feet too long,
I know.
it's like, I'm with Bill and what Bill said earlier. Please, for the love of all things holy, stop giving me every pin deep. I can't remember last time there wasn't a pin that was 3 feet on the green, on the back edge.
Yeah.
So, kind of, sort of, please. Pretty please.
Yeah.
Mix it up. Run, Pud. At me.
God, I've lost that love and feeling.
That was a hell of a good bounce considering the lay of the land there.
Oh.
I thought you were bouncing right into the shit, which would have been a hazard. I know, you're like, I don't give a fuck about Brandon anymore.
He's
I know Bill's got treats.
I can see through that glass table, and there's still 2.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Oh, you should have seen me. I picked him up and he's like, I can almost reach it.
Yeah, I'll just keep it over here because as long as he can see a treat, he's not looking at you and wanting to come near your backswing.
Oh, funny. Oh, funny.
Here you go. Come here, you little treat hound.
Oh, you see it there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really hoping that What's-His-Nuts isn't sick today. Because it would be great to get the bar installed tomorrow. That'd be awesome. High ball again, huh? Yeah.
Okay.
It'll work, but holy crap. Like, I thought that was out of play.
I wasn't sure what that was. It's not marked as a hazard or water.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, I thought that I didn't even have to worry about that little jog there.
Yeah.
But because I hit it like such shit, I did. Because I hit it so high. I mean, that was on a 244, so I'm missing a good 20 yards there. I just kind of came up underneath of it, and it went nuts.
What's that face?
No!
Just every every time.
I mean, it jogs that way, so you weren't gonna pay a price for it, but
I got lucky, but it's like, why can't I hit a freaking hybrid anymore? Why does my hybrid go less than my 5-iron? Like, what's the incentive of even swinging that stupid thing anymore?
And again, Run Pod, you fucking one-note wonder.
Yeah.
We're talking about a pin that is 2 feet on the back edge of the green. So, starting to have problems, bud. You gotta occasionally
you
put
got
pins.
a pretty course and placed nice, but your pin
Can't
variation.
put every pin 3 feet on the back, please. Like, I would like some variety. And don't tell me that I can't pick Friday pins because Friday pins are always back. Fuck off. That's a dumb argument. Like, every pin position should be variety. Well, I can't hit it much better than that. I don't know if it's going to turn out though, because all these little. So, oh my God, was that a great bounce?
Yeah.
Look at that undulation. So, good on MJ though. Those little tiny dickhead bunkers, they are right where I want to land on almost every hole.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's good course design. So, good on that. Like, it's not making my life any easier, but I'm just saying I really like the idea of it. Oh, pizza. You know, it would be fun if you had collision logic there, Bill.
I know.
Kind of like, it's delivering it to the fairway for you to pick up here in a second. There's another one. It'd be funny, kind of like that UFO in Space Invaders, right? Like, you can get that one. Bill got that reference.
What did I do?
3 times in a row, you just
That's just like
stone cold yanked it.
Yeah, what is that? Why am I just
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, that one there, like you can see from that club image there, just
Yeah.
down and over it.
Yeah, what the heck? I don't know if that's just too many swings causing this or what.
Well, I mean, I think you definitely need to factor that in at this point, right? Like, and that's why, like, if we did more 2-a-days, I'd be more attuned to being able to do 2-a-days. But we definitely don't do a lot of 2-a-days, so. Although after Sunday's Twitch debacle, I will tell you that me even playing rounds out here on stream by myself is starting to become less of a fun endeavor. I just go too fast, and when you're going too fast, it's just too easy to play like a dickhead and get into a bad place. And Go, get back there. Go in!
Are you serious?
Oh!
Are you serious, man?
God damn it, I feel like I've been robbed the last 2 times on stream with other people because that damn hole-in-one I should have had. I rewatched that on stream, that hole-in-one thing. I still can't understand how it didn't go in. Unreal. Oh, brother. Oh, brother Bizu.
Too much. Oh, sit.
Give you a chance.
Yeah, that's not bad. I can make it. It'll be a par. I'm gonna lose one to you.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I ain't gonna lose 2.
I was gonna say you didn't lose 2. I damn near eagled the thing, so could have been worse. I'm very curious as to what you're gonna think of this.
All right.
It's got a glass stopper.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how nice it was. I had to beg him to open it up with a knife because it's got a wax seal. Oh, hammered it.
Oh no!
You missed that?
I hammered it through the break.
Ooh.
I hammered it through the break.
Oh my God! We have a reversal of fortunes.
Damn. Flip flopped.
All right. Well, because the internet wants to see reaction. Here we go.
Tomato liqueur.
Tomato. It's a liqueur because it's. I mean, what's it smell like? Like practically like pasta sauce to me.
A little bit, yeah.
So the entire time you're drinking this, you have to tell me what you think you actually do with it. Now you're my tomato guy. Bill is my. Okay, I gotta stand a little closer. Bill is my. Well, stand over here by the microphone. Bill is my tomato guy for no other reason than there's nobody in this world that I know that enjoys a Caesar or a bloody as much as my friend Bill. But
I do drink chiladas religiously on the golf course.
I was leaving that off because I didn't want to shame you publicly. But
I'm
proud of yourself. I'm all for it.
Proud of a good michelada.
All right, so you tell me what you think I should do with this. We ate liqueur.
It's sweet.
It's very sweet. You're right about that.
You need to temper that sweet with something else.
I
It's
think
not.
when I think of how to temper sweet, though, I think of like in the case of tomatoes, I think of spice.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking a last dab
But
shot
it
in there.
isn't. I'm not getting like as tomatoey as it is on the nose. Like it's an afterthought on the nose, but I don't get that like strong tomatoey flavor. Like you could give this to somebody that's not a tomato fan and get away with it.
You think so?
I think so.
That's an interesting take. It's not the take I was expecting, so that's interesting to me. Because for me, it comes forward pretty tomatoey, which again is not bad.
Yeah, the second one there, it's like
Oh,
you
what
can get
the
it.
frick, Bill?
Come on, man. Show me what you got.
Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. Get the lead, and the first thing I do is like go over all the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I'm doing it is because I don't think that deep rough means anything, because it's not deep rough. So if that was deep rough, I'd be scared shitless. There's no chance I'd do this.
Right.
I'd hit a hybrid. I'd hit a 3-wood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead, I'm going to be a crazy person because I know that as long as I clear the hazard, that's all that really matters. I hit it well, I think. Oh, yeah.
Rewarded.
Oh, yeah. In the
Rewarded.
fairway. Firm fairway run, baby.
Good shot.
Thank you. Well, I showed you what could be done. I don't know if you dare do it, but
I don't think I got it.
it's just a matter of how far to carry it. Again, the only thing you absolutely have to do is you have to carry that hazard.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Stream deck. There we go. Back to golf.
That's an
action.
interesting thing.
All right, I'm gonna chase this with one more brewski, I think.
Okay. Oh, I scuffed it. Oh, that's dead.
I'm probably gonna have to visit the water
Big
store
time
pretty
dead.
soon. Oh yeah, that's not happening. Probably gonna have to visit the water store pretty soon.
So, you kind of fucked me here with your lack of options because I can't tell how far I've got.
You're saying by I kind of fucked you, you're talking about run putt, kind of fucked you. Or I kind of fucked you by making you think that you could do it?
No. I'm missing the chrome. It doesn't come back for these.
Right,
I
so
can
when
find
you're
out
dropping,
which
you
one's
don't know-
actually closer.
You don't know how many yards you have. You have to visualize.
Like this is my lateral. That's the tee box.
Yeah, so that's...
This is the tee line. And re-hit. Like it has.
Oh, you're going to have to re-hit, right? Like you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
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 Because like you said, what happened here was it visualized you from this point forward and said you never recrossed that line.
Right. Yeah. Why am I hitting?
But I do agree with you though that is a downside to this quote unquote immersive mode,
Yeah.
which is on just because I just need to go turn it off.
Yeah.
That sounded good.
Yeah, it was when I finally stayed center on it, but now I've just absolutely.
Oh my God, where are you at?
I shit blasted it dead straight because I
Oh,
did
through the thing. All right, I got you.
Yeah, there's no reason to hit this.
Yeah, what am I? All right, we're getting Mexican. You know why? Because I don't know, that tomato thing almost gives me a salsa vibe.
Yeah.
Gonna get my dog a sombrero. He would hate that fucking much.
Thank you for being nice.
Oh, got through it. Oh, and that is the okay. So right there is really the epitome of why I have a bickering about that deep rough, right? If you landed in there, what are the odds you got through that and the rough next to it and got back out in the fairway? Real like
None.
tough. Yeah,
None.
tough. So, which again, I like this course. If I ever moved down to wherever the fucking Florida this is, I'd love to play it in real life. I think it'd be a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine how great it would be to play to a short pin.
Fade. Rod. Yeah, I think I got that for bogey. Double. Might be a bogey. No, it's for double because of the out of bounds in the horror show that ensued.
Yeah, you're going to take a substantial lead here, pal.
Yeah, my job here is to try to run it up so I've got a little bit of a cushion because there's too many holes left, and with these pins, I have no idea what's about to happen. So yeah, my goal here is just
I'm assuming this.
That one magically came out.
Oops.
So, not to tell tales about the office, especially since the people watching are probably at my office right now. But yeah, yesterday, for reasons, and everybody had things going on, it just ended up being me and one other guy in the office. And as Bill already knows, when it's 2 people in the office and I'm one of them, that guy's fucked because he's never going to get anything done all day. And I had tasks to do that day that were not fun. Code review. So instead, I really whatever. But at one point in time, I have one bottle. I only have one bottle of whiskey in the whole office, and it's hidden away in my desk. It's not particularly my favorite. It's Westland Whiskey's Sherrywood.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've ever in my life bought 2 bottles of that because the first bottle wasn't impressive, and the second bottle's equally not impressive. It's not bad. It's just not great, right? It's a good mixer to bring home and put in with other things so you can forget what you're drinking. They're American whiskey, chocolate malt, best thing ever. That being said, yeah, so I've been accused of being a pusher, I think on stream more than once or 100 times. So what I did yesterday was I took out 2 Glencairns out of the cabinet. I put one on my desk, I poured it, I put the other one, Glencairns, and the bottle in a neutral place. And I'm like, I'm not saying you have to drink with me. I'm just saying that these things are here and there's a glass for you here and it's just going to lay here for a while and, you know, like Lisa Simpson and Bart during that episode. It's like, I'm going to punch the air, and if you happen to occupy that air, that's on you. And, yeah. So that was my way to get other people to drink with me. It worked.
Back in the day, you just had to give you the look. No words needed to be spoken.
This is quite true, for those of you on stream who don't. I'd just be like, and then Bill will go over me and be like, and then that would be all.
Yeah.
That would be all. Words were not spoken. God, I forgot about that, but you're absolutely right. Oh, go! Please go! God, Brandon,
You've been short as shit on them approaches.
Well, and again, I mean, a lot of it is this one, 72. I can't. This is a 75-yard shot, club. I can't hit it 75. Hit it 75, I'm fucked, right?
Yeah.
So I have to be a little short. And because every hole is challenge the back. Run pod at me.
Run pud whacker.
I would like to see an update where the Friday pins have some variety, please. That's it.
Is...
Otherwise, the course is wonderful. I'd like to see the hazards be a little bit more hazardy as well. I guess if I'm bickering, but she's no stream song. Because that stream song when you were in that or Deacons. Because we just got done playing Deacons here a couple of weeks back, and that one when you were in the shit, you were in the shit. Boy, I must have pulled it, right?
Yeah,
I must have pulled it. I hit it too hard, though. I'm not happy about the poles, Bill, but golly, you can't blast it 8 feet by. I'm sorry.
No.
Not okay.
No.
Because even if I hit the hole there, I'm not making it. Not when you blast it that far by.
Yep.
Dork.
Oh.
Yeah, God, that was straight. I mean, it turned a little red afterwards, but
I pushed it a ½ degree, which was why I missed it. Because I knew it wasn't going to break a lot, but I pushed it offline and it never came back.
holy shit, I gotta make this stuff. We're not.
Yeah, that's a triple for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get some strokes back here. Let's just be real clear. But at the same time, I don't want to triple. I don't want to bogey here either from 20 feet like a moron bag. So 7 feet. Oh, I barely hit.
No.
I deserve it. I deserve it because I don't fucking deserve nice things.
29 holes in, and we're feeling it. All right.
Yeah, but not with the putter though. God damn, Brandon.
240 yards.
Come on! What?
Fuck.
We're not playing from the tips. In fact, not only we're not playing from the tips, but if you recall when I was screwing with the whatever, the tips were one beyond that. So imagine what this is if we play 2 more tees back.
Yeah. No, it's got teeth, man.
Like rip a fucking driver. But then again, also, look at where the pin is. Not shocking.
All the way
It is basically 2 feet on the green again. One note run pod. That's what I'm going to start calling you on Discord, bud. If you don't like it, then I don't know. Variety? Spice of life, I've been told.
Yeah, what's the proper etiquette protocol for leaving constructive feedback to someone?
I think if I really wanted to do it, what I'd do, and this isn't nice, but I think what I'd do if I did it was I would take my cell phone and play this round again, or I'd go into like I'd go into practice mode, and I'd literally take a picture of every green, and then I'd stitch them all together into one photo that's here's all 18 pin positions on Fridays, and then I'd just put one picture of that in the Discord and be like, just curious if you decided that Friday pin should all be 3 feet on the green on the back.
Right.
Because I've never heard of a golf course ever doing that. Just curious if that was your plan or if it's a mistake. And then just find out what they say about it.
I have to assume that these guys that are building these courses are actually golfers, right? Like,
Oh, God, yes. Big time. In fact, most of those guys are in this damn Scramble League with us.
challenge complete!
I know John Mayer, we're ahead of his team. They've only played like 5 or 8 events, but I know he's in the thing. Willie 8 is in there. I know he plays, or he does a little bit, I think. I thought the music stopped. Does not matter. It didn't affect my... But I should not get, I would argue, quote-unquote rewarded for such a bad shot there. Like, I'm going to get a much better lie than I deserve on that next one. And I think that's my problem, right? Like, you would have shot that far and you're that short and you're in the waist area? Like, my penalty should be brutality. I should not get, oh yeah, I just hit a 77-yarder on this par 3 and flip it out of the regular rough. Bill with the driver, that's a bold move.
And then it goes absolutely stone cold right.
Don't hit the cart. And look at those bounces, like that. Yep. All right, well, I'm still out. That's not saying much.
You're in?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh god, I beat you by 5 yards.
But again, this is my worst case goddamn scenario. So now I've got a wedge with a lot of spin. The good news is I'm in the rough. But yeah, it's going to want to back up off that hill.
And you ain't going to get a lot of back off from the rough. But...
Well, that's good. That actually works to my favor right now. Would you go over there?
What is this deal?
I have no
It's like some
idea.
serious separation aids.
He's my dog, and I don't know why he wants to be just while I'm playing. Like, he'll stay over there, but... Oh, way short, way right. Filleted it. Yep. All right, well, hey, I make that putt for par. That's going to be awful impressive. I think a par on a 240 par 3 is going to feel good no matter what day it is, but it's just me. Oh, that one came off right. Ah! That looks familiar because I just did that same damn thing.
Yeah. Boy, I don't know what I did there, but boy, that ball came up way up high on the face.
Pushing
And I'm
it
probably going to pull it a little...
It's going to be pushing it with the face open. That's got to be what's pushing that thing off.
There. All right, I'm lined up there, so I got to be there. 33 feet, 1 foot uphill, so it's more like a 40-foot rim. Too hard again. Too hard again. Well, at least it stayed in a fucking circle, though. But, oh my god. To be honest, though, I'm fine with that bogey. Not fine with it from the perspective that it's going to look good on the board. It's going to look like I'm an idiot bag on the board. But that being said, I'm fine with the bogey for no other reason than I deserved it. You can't hit a tee shot that bad. Hold it. No. No. Well, aren't we a pair?
Yeah.
+3, +6. Hey, we don't want this thing to be +8. We don't want to replace a +8 with a +8. Here we get to Canal Town again. Good on him, though, for, like, again, assuming the real golf course is this way. Good on him for reusing what are, I'm sure, canals that are not of his make. Like, I'm assuming they got this property. It's like, yeah, we got water drainage here and there's a bunch of canals. Like, well, I'll make it work.
Yeah, it feels very, like, El Zagally in a... I've got streets and roads, and you're constrained to a box.
So, what can you do about it?
Yeah.
Right? I agree. See, I like the course. There are things I would change. I would never play Friday pins ever again.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if that's, I mean, obviously most of these have got to be conscious decisions, but like I've vary
Well, I
the
mean,
pins.
He's got to be placing
You've
them.
got to be able to vary those pins, right?
He's got to be placing them. I just don't know what his rationale is for where they go.
Right.
Hang on. That's gonna be the shit. Get in the bunker. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, because it's either that or else worry about it bouncing into the canal.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
I mean, I'm not wild about it. It means I'm going to have a lot of yards left, but we'll take it. Because when I design courses for TGC, I'll tell you, I consciously thought about that when I was placing pins. But in my case, what I did at Meadows, because I designed the Meadows course for TGC, what I did was I surreptitiously did medium, easy, medium, really hard. Just to try to be a dick. I mean, my Sunday pins at that Meadows course were brutality. Like, every place I could put them where they were terrible, they were. But then when I got to the Thursday pins, I literally put them in every easiest spot I could think of. And that's why, like, I think I have a 6 or 8 under on that course in TGC. It's because I was having a day and the pins were all in the easy spots and I played on that. And that was fun. Like when you didn't feel like you were ready for a kick your ass round.
Yeah.
Just put them on there where they're in all the little collection areas and just try to have fun.
Big. What the? No. I mean,
9 degrees
I'm
left.
doing it. It's there. I deserve all of it. But
Yeah, no, 9 degrees left. It was a low left bullet. I know that. But just based on where it impacted the screen, because you can kind of still see where the screen is kicked in. So, I mean, yeah, you hit the screen down here. I get it. But yeah, goddamn. That was brutal.
yeah.
For all the times that you don't get the brutal, and then you get the brutal there. Oh my god, whoa. Is that a pin 2 feet off the front? Whoa. Someone call run pod.
It's like actually like several feet up the.
I mean, it's still not a good pin, but I mean, I'll grant the premise that at least it ain't on the back.
Yeah.
So, good on you, buddy. Good on you, buddy. We appreciate it.
Still do better.
This is still not a pin I can go at, though. But then again, I don't know, like, with some of these greens, I don't know if there's a place I can put the pin where I feel like, unless you put it on the extreme right. Like, I don't know where I'd feel. There's so many of these greens that grow that are just barely up the canal. So, thanks, MJ. Oh, get lucky. Oh, no.
You're gonna have to pray on that one.
Well, I mean, my God, man, if that was 1 foot in one direction or another with the firm conditions, right? That thing's in the middle of the green. Shit. Yes, I have a 3-stroke lead, but I don't feel like we played enough holes where I'm going to feel like that's confidently a good thing.
Oh, it's clicky. Go.
It's not a good line, though. Oh, you're going to be in the bunk with me. Oh, no.
Zoom past you.
Interesting.
You're gonna have to pray you don't get hammered by that clip.
Well, you know what, Bill? It ain't even getting hammered, which I agree with you. It's still, which I agree with you is bad, because you're not wrong. It is not getting hammered to the point that it goes straight back into the canal. Right? Like, that'd be my worst case scenario.
I would assume you don't have enough juice and the physics screw you like that. Like
I mean, I hope so too, but That's a snowplow finally going through my alley. So you're gonna have a little
inches of snow there.
You're gonna have a little lump to go through when on your way out of here.
I made that. I was told the wife I was gonna take her car, get it a car wash and some gas, but then I thought that might be a bad idea. 1, I don't think I could get home and keep your car wash clean, and 2, I might not make it out of Brandon's driveway.
Well, I literally said at 10 a.m. when my meeting started, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go blow up the driveway, and then I didn't realize that meeting and the meeting after it, and all of a sudden it was noon. I'm like, holy crap, Beezer, we gotta go out here. So we got out here. I put
I
on my
knocked on
tray.
the door and you weren't in there.
No.
I knocked on the door once and you hadn't answered, so I was just waiting a second and I was getting ready to text you.
Literally, I didn't hear the first one. Came in the back here because I came in, put down my tray, grabbed the snowblower, blew it out 3 mows in here. Put the snowblower back, and then all of a sudden I was getting ready to close the door, and I thought I heard a knock. I'm like, what the hell? Hit the button, and there you are. I'm like, oh.
Oh, I knocked nice before that.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, and I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't beat you out here by much. I didn't expect that second meeting to take an hour and a half, but it did. All right, 14. Get this thing up in a hurry, Brandon, and just hope that the physics don't eat me alive here. Got out of it. Got out of it. Thank you, Vader Wedge, for not 888-222ing my ass there.
That has been. It hasn't solved every single one, but it's
boy, it solved a bunch, though, didn't it?
It
really did.
enough.
You're right.
Solved enough.
You are 100% accurate with that assessment.
Chat would agree. You have not complained about that much.
I have had, yeah, I think 2 888-222s, but 2 is way better than 22.
I'm pushing it. Like I'm just
Missing all them pots. I'm just a little rusty. Look out there in the distance. Like there's just nothing rendered. Oh God!
Look, and now again we get Operation Dickhead Pin. One hole of not Dickhead Pin followed by Dickhead Pin.
This hole would trigger the tryptophobia, folks. All them little eyeball dot bunkers out there.
I'll tell you right now, as I'm just looking at this hole, I'm triggered. Very different reason, probably, but golly.
Look at that! I went from 1 under after what 4 or 5 holes.
You were ahead of me by 1, and I was +2. I think you were +1. You and me were +2 and +1 for a while there. I don't know how long, but
yeah, I held that 1 under after that birdie early, but the driver has been slipping, the irons have been slipping, and yeah, everything's falling apart. That triple didn't help me.
Okay, 169. I'm not aiming at this pin because I'm not homicidal. I have way too much club in my hand here, so I'm going to try to just feather this. And I'm right. Oh God, that was my anti-left swing again. That's a good miss though. Why? I'm not on the green, but if you're gonna miss, it reminds me a lot of what hole is it? 11 at Augusta, where everybody on that par 4 misses that freaking green to the right, because you know what? You ain't missing it short, you ain't missing it left.
Yeah.
So just take your miss, deal. Good contact. You'll be right next to me, though, maybe? No?
No!
Oh!
Rejected! Rejected takeoff.
Oh, no.
Brutal. Look at that lip, though.
Do you ever watch, speaking of, I know you're my aviator that I know, but do you ever watch Mentor Pilot on YouTube?
Yeah, I like Mentor Pilot. He's like more commercial grade, like explanations of stuff.
Right. I do find it fascinating. I watch a little bit of his stuff now, and I do find it fascinating the amount of explanation he puts into things that I'd have no way to know. So for the non-aviator, which I am not, it's really interesting to hear about all these, like, you know, this is what the computer is going to do in these cases where conflict arises, and some programmer had to decide, well, what happens when you F up and turn on this and they conflict with each other? It's like, well, yeah, somebody had to decide, well, this is how it's going to operate then.
Yeah.
And because where that's really relevant and interesting in my life tends to be like, what do you do? The classic dilemma you have in ethics about what do you do when you're designing autopilot in cars.
Yeah.
Because when self-driving cars happen, what do you do? It's like, do I drive this way and kill these 3 people, or do I drive that way and kill only 2 people? But he's older, and his life is nearly at its end. Right? It's like classic ethics dilemma. What do you do? Challenging. Short again.
Yeah, it's been
every time. But again, every time because I can't go long. Because I know if I go long, I'm effed. So I'm playing for safety.
Yeah.
But safety ain't going to get the number red, though. No, run on the holes to get the number red.
push again.
Bill complaining about his putt, making it again.
Yeah, that's the first putt I've made in about 8 holes.
No, that's true. That is true. For those who don't know, but you probably are pretty clear on now, though, Bill does that a lot. We kind of call it pulling a Bill. Pull the bill when you're like, oh, I hit that putt like Duke, and oh, it went in. All right, 10.
Both things can still be true.
Also, yes. So much break.
Yeah, you pulled it and still missed.
Yeah, I overplayed it is what happened there.
Oh, I got one back.
Yeah, oh, and the
Oh,
canal.
no.
This is the hole I remember seeing on the internet though, for the real golf course. So, because I told you we were gonna have to drive it over the canal. I did not think this was the only hole. But look at this though, like this is a very, what's the word I want to use here? This is a very North Dakota hole. Because could you imagine somebody like, yeah, fuck you, dickhead, just flatten out a spot on this berm used for flood control and make a tee box there, right? Like that seems like a very North Dakota thing to do.
Oh, finally.
Nice drive.
Straight drive.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of hole 12 at Rose Creek. So hole 12 would be that par 5.
Yeah.
Where they were like, yeah, we had to build this extra, well, fuck it, let's just put a little tee box back there. Not on top of it, but
Yeah.
sometimes flood control first, and you figure out how to build a golf course around it second.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine with that.
Without doubt.
That shouldn't be very hard or very far.
This is not a long hole.
Nope.
I can kind of like get feisty with this, I think.
Do it.
I'm going to.
Remember when we go big or go home with the scramble and paid off?
I didn't fly all this way, Bill. I'm not going to make it there, but I'll try. Yeah, blasted it right. Get lucky.
There's nothing over there. A few bunkers.
Yeah, but the few bunkers. You know that one I'm going to go in right now? Yeah, fuck. All right, well, whatever. It'll be what it'll be. In real life, this is a lot harder shot than it is in the sim.
Yeah.
Because in real life, you have to actually hit your ball out of the bunker.
Yeah.
In the sim, you just get to hit the shot like you hit it in any other shot. And just do math in your brain.
Yeah.
Do math in your brain. So yeah, where are me and Bill gonna play when we get out to Gull Lake country? I don't know, man. We got all kinds of choices. It'll be great.
Oh, I pushed it. God damn it. Oh, short and right and
Oh, it stayed.
I thought it was gonna roll off.
We can scout courses we're gonna play. We can of course go to West and play a course being we're staying at the resort that we're on.
Right, because we're going Saturday. I'm driving Saturday, so I don't know what day. What day are you heading down?
Oh God, Friday like 8 in the AM already. Like I'm gonna be there for a while. I'll beat you there by a day and a half probably.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm planning to just leave Saturday morning, so that we could make anything work.
Yeah.
If I gotta get up at 7 and just bail, that'll be fine.
I mean, it's only a 2.5 hour drive.
Right. That's
so
not much.
to me,
So
I don't know what time
I was
you
just
check
wondering.
in, probably not till 3 or 4, but I'll already be there though. So worst case scenario, if you don't want to check in, whatever. I throw my shit in the car, throw my shit in Brandon's place or whatever.
I was just wondering if we could travel.
Oh no, sit. What am I saying, sit? I'm short the same 20 feet, Bill.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Yeah,
What were you saying? Travel.
Well, if you're already in the neighborhood and we don't want to play the same courses, right?
Well, I
Like-
definitely
Like,
think
if you're willing to
assuming
drive a
you're
little
coming,
bit.
assuming you're coming on Saturday,
Yeah.
I would certainly argue that you should either drive all the way to Gull Lake and we hop in a car and go, or if you want to catch a place in the middle, I mean, the nice thing about Brainerd, Bill, is that Brainerd has a supercharger. So once I get to Brainerd,
You'll be full.
I'm gold. Right, I'm
Yeah.
gold. So it's a non-issue as far as where my car can go.
Yeah, so that's my thinking. It's like a small amount of travel, somewhere between me and Brainerd. If it's beyond Brainerd, I could always just come and we could pick you up. We could drive my gas guzzler or whatever.
Well, my argument was like, it depends on where we're going to go. But yeah, if we're going someplace in between Fargo and Brainerd, then yeah, I meet you there. If we're going someplace beyond Brainerd, then you meet me in Brainerd and we go from there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Boy.
High confidence mode saved you there, but I'm glad it did. When you top a ball, I'm less glad. But in that case, I'm glad because I know what you intended.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little too firm. A little too firm. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit through all that brake.
Because intention is like 9/10 of the law in the sim.
I mean, that's what they convict you on.
Right. So no, I'm thinking. Because on the way there, the only dirty shitty thing is that on the way there, especially if you take Highway 10 to like what's the town? What's the town? Wadena. If you take Highway 10 to Wadena, then you cut over. That's the shortest route. That's the route I'll take, I'm sure. But then the problem is, as far as golf courses go, you really don't have a ton of options.
Well, I just Googled it because I don't really care, right?
Yeah.
So these are the best courses near Brainerd Lakes in the region.
Okay.
Deacon's Lodge.
North, so you'd meet me.
Yeah. Wild Wedge. Oh, that's a mini golf.
Okay, not mini golf, please.
Pines.
The Pines, north of me, north of
Is
Brandon.
that Perham? Is that Perham? Is that
No, that's Grand Rapids, which is just north of the Gull Lakes.
27 holes of the Pines.
Wait, oh, no, that's Perham.
Okay.
Yep.
Brigands, Legacy courses.
That's right next to Men's.
Classic Men's, which we're going to play.
We're going to play.
White Birch.
White Birch is, we played it, you and me. That was round 2 at the whatever, that's north. So again, you
Kuyana Rolling Hills.
Never heard of that one, don't know where it is. Too hard again, Brandon, you dick!
Madden's Pines Beach East.
We're playing that day too.
The Preserve.
That's the Pines Grand Rapids course, so that is also
Where's our boy Mr. Haugen at these days?
I'm told. Okay, so when we played, you and I played the Pines.
Yeah.
So there's 2 courses at Grand Rapids, the Pines and the Preserve. We played the Pines, I believe. I was told at that moment in time he's at the Preserve that day, which is why we didn't see him. That being said, you and me both know. Oh my God, nice pie!
Finally got one.
Yeah, I did not make my birdie here. But you and me both know that was so freaking long ago. I have no idea if he's still there.
I think he's still there, based on what I've seen on his.
But if you told me, let's play a relatively nice course we've never played, I would argue that we could go up to Grand Rapids to the Preserve because I never played the Preserve. I played the Pines with you, played White Birch with you, and then that year we played Deacons.
I thought we played the Preserve. I thought we played Haugen's course one year.
We played the Pines of the Preserve. I thought we played the Pines.
I think we played Preserve, because looking at this picture.
Okay, we should look at it, but whichever one we played, the other one, I'd be okay with playing it, because I remember the first one being decent.
Yeah.
And I've never played the other one.
This picture of the Preserve here reminds me of sitting out on the deck watching people come in on 18.
Which is always a treat.
Yeah. I remember being rainy.
Well,
when
the
we were
thing
there.
is, I can look through our email and know for sure.
Wasn't that the original Nerby Fest?
No, that was it was 54 hole.
No, look.
When we played at
I
one
there with you and I could have swore.
The original Nerby Fest was Thumper Pond.
Was that?
Yeah, we were there for a whole weekend.
Okay, yeah, all right. That might be
We played it 4 times. No, we played it 3 times.
Yeah.
Because day 1 we played it, and we got rained out through 14, remember?
Yeah.
Went back to the clubhouse, had a meal and a cigar, went back out, played the last few holes. Then day 2 we played it twice before we left.
That one felt funny. Not getting the face fucking through it.
Because I was struggle busing day 2, because on day 2 we got done playing that first round, I think. And then you guys were like, yeah, we're going to stop for lunch. It's good to stop for lunch. And I remember I was so pissed off about how bad I was playing. I'm like, you guys go to lunch. I'm going to the driving range.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I'm going to have a candy bar and try to figure out why I'm such an idiot. Because I was duck hooking the ball for an entire round. Just nothing but ducks. So, that was a fun time, though.
Yeah, the rest of these are less good. So I would say
My thought was, depending on how much you want to spend and how good you want to be, the Pines Preserve, whichever one I haven't played is, of course, I have not played. Okay? So that'd be fun.
Yep.
Going back to Bobby Jones Legacy and playing the other one at Craigan's I have not played, because there's Bobby Jones Legacy, and then there's the other one. They have 2 courses.
Yeah,
I've only played one.
Legacy.
So playing the other one there would be fine. That would be great. I played Bobby Jones Legacy again, too. That was a really nice course.
Yeah.
Those are good. Of course, I'd absolutely drive to Deacons. I heard there was a value course just south of Brainerd that was pretty good too, but I hate to take a chance on some of those things, because if you do it and you find out it's a goddamn cow pasture, you're gonna be like, well, that sucks. Hang on. That's dead. That is dead.
Okay.
Don't be in the hazard, please. That's be in the hazard though. No, not in the hazard.
Alright, get this. So, Cragen's Legacy, award-winning golf. We also have 9-hole reversible par 3 course and a foot golf.
Okay, well,
So we're gonna play 18.
foot
and then
golf
we're
could
like,
help itself. But that being said, though, I'm telling you right now, right? Like, there's that executive course at Madness.
Yeah.
And it is 9 holes, and we can play that anytime we want.
Yep.
And knowing where my hotel room's going to be, I don't know which room kind of thing you got.
I just got a 2-bedroom queen right on the resort there.
Okay, but at which one of their like 19 facilities? Do you get the golf villa or do you get the regular one?
Just the regular one, I think.
Okay, so you'll be in the hotel?
Yeah.
So literally you walk out of the hotel and you're on the first hole of the executive course.
Okay.
Because right outside of the hotel, there are 2 tee boxes. There's the executive 9, and then there is Pines East where we'll be playing day 2. Or right there. You've been there before. You played Pines East with
Pretty sure.
Or you played it that one year for 54.
Yeah, I'm just terrible in memory. Oh, I told it. No.
So where I'm gonna be, I don't know where my room is yet, and I don't know where my view is, but I have a golf villa. So what I'm gonna be is I'm gonna be right off the 9th green of Pine East. So what I don't yet know, what in the fuck is this? This has gotta be a 5. All right, it's a 5.
I just got charged from Madden's.
Oh, it's just out.
Just now.
Funny. I'm a big fan of Madden's. Everybody who knows me knows.
I'm like a little disappointed though that I never got an email confirmation. Like I signed up for that.
Oh, really? I have mine.
I never got an email. I signed up and looked and I got the confirmation number. I had to take a screenshot because I never got the email from them.
I'm a big fan of Madden's. I always have been. I've been a fan of Madden since back in my days working for FBS, where we used to do this event there once a year for a couple of years, and I just always enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time there quite a bit. That being said, I've been there a couple times now for myself, and every time I'm there, it's great. Like I'm usually pretty happy with the whole situation. Oh, terrible! Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard. Oh, get over. Well, that's fair. God, that was hit like.
Here's a better question: If I fly into that Brainerd,
will I pick you up?
Brainerd
Where are you
airport,
flying in?
I fly in Saturday.
If you fly in Saturday, I'd already be there. So yes, I could pick you up because it would be about 5 miles probably from my car.
Yeah.
Because if you're flying in that dickhead airport just south of Gull Lake, then
Yep.
that's literally on the way to Madden. So
Fun.
I could pick you up. If you were flying in and leaving your airplane there for 2 days.
Yeah, just tie it down.
Mm-hmm.
Do research. I gotta find somebody to give me an airplane.
Yeah, I could pick you up.
Oh no! Get from the water.
Oh, you'll be fine. The only thing that sucks about whatever is the fact that we're probably all going to end up driving ourselves. But you know what? That doesn't suck. It's just what it is.
It does kind of suck.
Well, it sucks, but my argument is, right, like, that's just the way it goes, because we can't...
Oh, I got my email just now.
I mean, I'll admit that I'm a little bit of a dickhead for maybe, like, you know, going down and going back and doing whatever and blah, 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 blah. So, fair, and I'll take whatever criticism people want to give me. But the fact that Mike could get off early is he wanted, well, then, you know, shit happens. I can't do anything about it. What am I going to do? Not have
I got Golf Villa 2, Queen Suite.
Oh, shit, yeah, you and me are going to be... Okay, so you're in Golfville, so you're going to be right off the 9th hole with me. Hot times. Golf villas are really nice. Last time I got one, I had a ground level golf villa, and it was literally from me to your coat, away from the 9th green at Pines East. So basically what I did that time, when was I? This was several years back. But that time, I had a laptop out on the patio, and I'm sitting there having a cigar, typing away on my patio, watching people suffer. Because that 9th hole at Pines East, not the easiest hole. Yeah, okay, so they're charging today, Bill. Because I literally just got it.
Okay,
Locked.
yep.
Although that is not... What the fuck? I wonder why that amount... That amount doesn't make any sense to me. A weird amount. They must have some kind of reservation amount or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they...
So that's only like 1/3 of what I should be paying, so... Get back there. Get back there, Brandon! Brandon's always 20 feet short. Brandon just likes being 20 feet short. Alright, William. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we do not have to decide now, which is the lovely thing. But you know what we do need to do? We do need to decide about 2 weeks in advance so we can get a tee time.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to play Bobby Jones or the Pines of the Preserve or Deacons or any of those places like that, you're going to have to plan ahead. But that being said, Bill, other than Five Rocks, I don't have any plans.
All right.
No. And by that, what I mean is it opens up the drive box for you could go ways if you really need to go ways.
Right.
But for me, I would argue that we don't need to go ways because there's so much premier golf right frickin' there.
Yeah, that's the whole reason to go to
You know.
Brainerd there.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, you have 5, I would argue, of the best courses Minnesota, the state, has to offer, and they're all within 20 miles of where we're staying. So it is an embarrassment of riches. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Come on.
No!
Stop.
Oh! Insult, injury, such and such.
Yeah, excuse me, bogey.
So yeah, if you're watching this on VOD on YouTube later and it happens to not be mid-May yet, you should really contact us and say, hey, we'd like to go with. Because you know what? We're still missing a 4th. So I don't know who that 4th is going to be yet, Bill, but we'll figure it out. If you want to play golf with Brandon and Bill, by all means. And then I did hit it for the first time all day. I mean, that being said, it's 7 inches, I think, uphill, so that's fair.
Right.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know who our 4th is going to be, but we'll find somebody.
I was doing some recruiting.
Excellent.
I found one of the new guys coming into camp was a friend of the original guy I asked.
Because I'm on your plan, which is if I'm going to do recruiting, I need to actually get goddamn golfable outside. Because that's where my recruiting would come from, right? I would need to wait for it to be warm so that I can actually golf.
Yeah.
And then when I can actually golf, I'll go out to the country club and I'll get paired up with people and then I have options.
Right. Well, I met this kid who's basically was a plus at one point when he maintained his handicap. So he's a great golfer, apparently.
Well, I mean, Jesus, if you're a plus, you
Problem is that he works in agriculture and basically is dead as disco once summer comes.
You know what else I could ask now that I think about it? I never thought about this, but hey, Allie Moorhead, if you're watching right now, how do you feel about playing some Lakes Country golf for 2 days? Hunter Thorson?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 1, he's a good shit, but 2, at least he used to be a pretty good golfer. I know he told me right now he sucks, but he sucks like I suck, like everybody else sucks. Like, you know, if I told you that and gave you a few rounds, you get it back. He was always a much better golfer than I was. There we go. I hit that like garbage off the toe, but it'll work. Those guys who, wow, sorry, music. Run a ball right next to you,
I got
bud.
my Ghost and a Ghostin' date on Thursday, a week from tomorrow. So I gotta get my.
Yeah, it actually turned out good this year, but there's a whole series of stories that go along with that, so it is what it is. But none of it their fault or whatever, but whole thing. We're on 18 already. Nice drive.
It didn't feel like it.
Well, I mean, you don't want it to go. You don't want it to go. Firm fairways. Firm frickin' fairways.
I don't know why. Like, I was like hooking everything for the meat of that round, and then out of nowhere, I'm like hitting a fade.
Oh man.
Like, where was that fade on the scramble that we needed?
No lie, we needed to fade a few times. You weren't wrong.
I hit that one hard, but I think we get hosed by the.
Well, I mean, you got out of the bunker, you got a pretty good run. I mean, in real life, you'd be like, all right, I get that.
Yeah, it was good. I hit it well. For a 4-iron out of the bunker.
But yeah, I don't know what he's up to. I know he's got a wife and kids, 1 or 2. But I'm just thinking like handicap-wise or whatever. Like, I mean, if you're playing, I assume there's bumps, it's gross and net. But if you're thinking to yourself, like, we need a guy who can make birdies, at least in back in the day, before he, you know, 9 to 5 did. He could make some birdies. He was an all-city, you know, kick ass and go after it, championship flight, you know, guy. Come on, be enough. Please be enough. Please be enough. Go! Go! Sit! Oh,
hey,
God,
don't pass the hole for a fucking change.
I know. Jesus H. Christ.
Bitch, some more, why don't you?
I know,
So,
right?
my buddy Tristan, who I think is a good golfer that wanted to do it, but he's using
he's using most of his PTO, and you want to know where he's using it?
Okay. Hooper.
He works at the airport at Augusta, Georgia for the Masters as a rampy.
Okay.
Basically, guides all the people, refuels all the private jets. It is the busiest airport in the United States that weekend.
That makes sense.
And he gets to work it. He used to work at the Jet Center, and he worked there last year, and basically just watches all the pros come in off their jets.
And I'm sure he gets paid for it too.
And
He's
he's
not
getting
volunteering.
paid for
It says he's using his PTO to double dip.
Yeah, he's using it. It's
fair.
It's enjoyable. It's good to hear the stories, but yeah, he enjoys it.
I get it. I do feel as though I missed my Augusta window. I'm not gonna lie, because you know as well as anybody that when Steven lived down in Georgia, I feel like I missed that window.
Yeah. Agreed.
Now he lives in Missouri.
Oh! So how much longer has she got to be done, or is she done with her Masters now?
These are complicated questions to which I don't think I
Well,
can answer.
she's going for her doctorate though, if I remember right. She was doing a Psi D or something.
I think she's in a situation where she's in whatever they call the stage where you're no longer going to classes, but you have to like quasi internship.
Yeah. Oh God, massive yank.
Yeah.
Massive yank. 2 degrees. I felt like the second I hit it. God damn you, simulator.
Alright, this is the best look for birdie I've had all damn day. This damn course. I don't think I need to play it that much. Alright, 8 feet. You don't make this one. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, so that's a birdie and that's a round.
Four birds. I basically turned it.
Look at that, but look at all those bogeys though. Jesus H F and whatever. My God, it was feast or famine again. That course was challenging. If we played it on different pins, it would be less challenging, but it was challenging. Alright, so bye-bye folds at Eastwood.
Yeah, what'd you end up with? A +3, huh?
+3, so still a green number. So less than ideal.
Yeah.
But better than +8. So the entirety of the board went down by 5 strokes.
Yeah. I can live with that. I was hoping to have some of that. Basically when I finished our scramble, I was feeling good about the driver and the irons, and it started out as such. Like that front 9 wasn't bad. +1 at the turn to your +1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so I had to buy a stroke after 10 holes. And then we flip-flopped on 11, and then it was over.
Oh yeah, you had me most of this round, and then you got into that just bad way there. Bogey, double, bogey, triple.
Bogey, triple, bogey, triple.
Oh yeah, bogey, triple,
Two
bogey,
triples
triple.
there.
And the moment you were in Triple Town, we reversed, and then after that, yeah. And I didn't play good on the back. It was +2 on the front, +1 on the back for +3. So not my best day, but I held serve basically at the same kind of shitty route the whole way, and you were the one who kind of ebbed and flowed.
Yeah.
I just sat there and just kind of did my thing all around.
Yeah, no, I think I just got too many swinged out there.
Oh, and that happens. Like I said, I feel like if you're gonna do 2 days, you need to train for that. So
Well, I think this is a good way to do it. I mean, you could get your back into it, like the heat and the whatever. You know, that's a different animal. But
right,
I feel
really long.
if your muscles are good and you feel like you can play 36. You know, like the more you do it, like.
Well, it takes more out of you to swing, which we're doing in more rapid succession,
Right.
than it does to ride on the cart, do all the other things you're doing.
Right. You have more
So
time
if you
to think
can
about it.
rapid succession do this, just no different than go to the driving range, Bill, and hit 200 shots. Like, you'd be a wolf puppy at the end of that.
Right.
So if you can make that work, you got a chance.
Yeah, I feel like that's where like the conditioning, like back in the day when you and me used to play 54 holes and we would come out on top, like still putting up good numbers even in the third round.
Those guys at that 54-hole event we used to do who don't play any amount of like regular, even almost weekly golf.
Yeah.
I don't know how they tolerate it. Because,
They'd be dead.
because-
I mean, well, you know how they do. They just start hustle knocking shit into the woods.
Yeah, because you know as well as anybody, when I got to that last round, in round 3 of the day, that last 9 of the last round, I'm taking 3 clubs more because I was just whooped. I'm like, just take more club and just try to whack the hell out of it because there's just nothing left in the tank.
I felt like we always did better than them because we play so much golf, but we walk so much golf. So I felt like that.
We don't ride in carts a lot. Like even at MCC, I don't ride a ton. I mostly walk. I enjoy the walk. I like the exercise. It's good.
In recent years, I've gotten more into kart riding than walking. So
well, you've got your reasons.
Yeah, but yeah, I miss having cars trundle behind me and, and doing my thing.
Yeah, if I had to carry, it'd be a whole different animal. Oh, yeah. Although I'd be in much better shape, it'd be a whole different animal.
Right.
So
yeah, we'll get Junior in there and get him walking.
Hey, chat. Later, Gators. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
See you on VOD in a few hours. Happy.